Palantir just got in the middle of a shitstorm. Apparently, a glitch in their system or some sort of a glitch that has to do with their system caused some FBI officials to actually get access to cases they were not supposed to. So let's put things in order. The share price went down, but it didn't crash. It went from 25 to 24.3. Not a huge deal. The reason being is because it's not a huge story. What really happened here is that it was an internal compliance issue. Inside the FBI, there were no breaches, nobody stole data, no foreign governments took away anything, no external issues whatsoever. This was an internal FBI authorization issue. Basically, we had 4 or 5 agents inside the FBI getting access to stuff they were not supposed to see because of a certain glitch in the Palantir system, but those people did not do it maliciously. It's not like these guys were trying to get access to some secret information. They accidentally got exposed to materials from a certain case in a certain trial they were not supposed to see. It's an internal combustion issue inside the FBI. Basically, a minor technical foul, compliance stuff, not a huge deal, and the market agrees. Obviously, it creates a really good opportunity. And in fact, I bought a lot of Palantir shares today through this dip because for me, it's completely artificial. Nothing fundamentally wrong with the company. Nothing changes. Some bad PR, not even, gets overhyped, over-exaggerated, creates an opportunity for me. And next up, we got OnlyFans basically backtracking on their decision. 5 days ago, I made a video. I told you they're going to be on so much heat from the public, from everybody, they'll have to reverse their decision. And they just did. Look at this headline. OnlyFans, it will no longer ban naughty content in the U-turn after user backlash. So essentially, OnlyFans changed their position. And I don't mean it in a way that OnlyFans fans mean it. I mean, it's a different kind of position. But basically, they said, well, you know, the banks have an issue with us. We'll figure it out with the banks. And obviously, that's the only thing they could have done. Because quite simply, they had no choice. Keeping them as an OnlyFans VOD kind of content environment in a category they have no relative advantage over any other player is basically a way to finish your business. So for them, this decision is a basic decision. However, what shocks me is that they initially accepted the decision to remove this sort of content from their platform. What were they thinking? At least they got their wits together and they actually pulled the plug on this moronic idea. But who thought this was a good idea? I'd love to know. Now, we also have this article, Ray Dalio is wrong about China's tech crackdown, Economist says. I'm going to put the link below. You can go and check it out. But essentially, we have this article right here. Billionaire investor Ray Dalio said investors were misconstruing China's regulatory clampdown on tech companies as anti-capitalist. Economist George Magnus, by the way, I love that name, so powerful, thinks Dalio is wrong and believes Beijing's crackdown is all about the Communist Party lust for control. Could not agree more with George Magnus. Love that name. So right. I mean, Ray Dalio is thinking about it in logical terms. To think about communists as if they have logical ambitions about welfare and stuff like that, it's a Western way of thinking about capitalist people, which does not apply to China, USSR, all of these communists. They have a completely different set of values. It's all about control. It's all about keeping the lid on people. And that's why I love this take from George Magnus, completely shutting down Ray Dalio on the whole China is great, China is awesome, don't listen to everybody, FUD. I actually think George Magnus has some great points in this comeback. And now we got to talk about CRM, basically Salesforce blasting through this quarter, insane results, and they're giving guidance to even better quarters to come. This is getting out of hand. Now, Palantir is a great company. A lot of these innovative companies are very disruptive. Salesforce is kind of the dinosaur in this group. This is an old company with the mature product. Nobody expected this. Nobody thought Salesforce will explode out of the stratosphere like this. Well, not exactly nobody. I did. So on January 17th this year, we posted a note on our Patreon saying that this stock at $213 is insanely undervalued. And I gave it a target price of $237, let's say $240. Now, since then, the stock went crazy. They did 22% at $260. So the question is, at $260 or rather $265 after hours, having done 22, 23% on the stock, is this still a good stock to hold on to, or I'm getting out? Now, I'm going to have to do my analysis and breaking down completely to find out the answer because I don't take these things lightly. I will post a complete update about what I'm doing with Salesforce on our Patreon page, and I'm going to let you and the channel members know what exactly my choice will be. And if you want to become a Patreon member, all you got to do is sign up. The link is going to be below. $5 per month, and you get to be part of our community, which is always a good thing, and you'll be supporting the channel. And having said that, I want to give a huge shout out to our 3,700 patrons right now on our Patreon community. Thank you so much. Thank you to the channel members. You guys are amazing. Thank you for allowing me to do something I love for you guys. This is really not something I say lightly. Thank you all. You are appreciated daily. I'll see you tomorrow.